Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
The commission met Thursday for the first time since the August 25th primary election. Most of the discussion was about the recount of the Democratic Gubernatorial ballots. The Lou and Josh team topped Aguon-Limtiaco by just 260 votes, but candidate Frank Aguon Jr. told the GEC board the law demands a recount.
The Guam legislature, in passing this law, determined that when an election between candidates is close, in this case, when the difference in votes is 2% or less, a recount of the votes cast is to be automatic. Therefore, a recount in this primary election of the top two gubernatorial teams should have been automatically implemented without the candidates being placed in a position to request or advocate for what the team is entitled to and mandated by law.
But the law is not clear on what formula to use to determine the percentage difference. But after some debate, Commissioner Patrick Seville explains they ultimately decided to add the totals of the two top vote getters to determine the margin. Then,
simply multiply by 0.02. That gives you your 2% threshold. And if the difference is above that number, then there's no recount. It's a kind of a bright line test. And if it's below that number, if it's below 2%, then the law says there is a recount.
In this case, the 260 vote difference was below the 2% threshold, and so Seville says the GEC will carry out its duty.
Our staff is dedicated to it. Maria Pangolina is absolutely dedicated to it. And the commissioners, I'm the independent, but the party commissioners actually work very cooperatively for an honest, fair election.
A request by the Aguon team for a hand count was denied, and a machine recount is scheduled for Saturday afternoon.
I'm hoping that the public has confidence in our results, because that's important to us.
For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.